All right, Pisces. How are you doing? My name is Black Phoenix. I'm going to do an 11 card spread. If I see love, we're going to talk about love. If I see money, we're going to talk about money. If I just see you, we're going to talk about you. So let's go and get in here so we can go ahead and get this reading done. The first row will be past energy. The second row will be present energy. The last row will be the future. The first card that I put out on the actual last two cards, one will be possible outcome, and then the other will be the energy that is surrounding the reading. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get this going. Get one more shuffling, Pisces, and then we'll start laying your cards. Okay. Let's roll. Ah, that is way too many. I would have took them, but no. Just throw it up all over the space. Okay, one card. Eight of Pentacles, Pisces. That's your first card for the past. Three of Swords. Six of Swords. Make sure it's six. Yeah, Six of Swords. Ah, come on back here, bro. Okay. The Nine of Wands is the first card for the current energy. Seven of Pentacles. The Death card. Okay. The Queen of Swords is the first card for the future energy. Come on back here. The Queen of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Possible outcome. Too many. Possible outcome. Chad, why are you trying to run all over the place? Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups in reverse as the possible outcome. And the energy surrounding this reading for Pisces. King of Cups. Okay. I have to knock on the chest in. Okay, so in the past, Pisces, it looks like there was an Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles is a card of work. Three of Swords, something that possibly you was working on that caused heartbreak. And it forced you to have to move on. All right. Let's see. That was in the past. In the current energy, you have the Nine of Wands, which is the I'm just gonna call it. They call it the I want to say battered warrior, right? But I call it the card of just being tired. Okay, tired. This is after you've been through a lot of different conflict and battles. You're exhausted. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is a card of planting crop. Also, it's a card of waiting and harvest. Okay. So this is toiling. This is working hard at something for something. And still waiting on the harvest for what is whatever is going to come from your work efforts. And then you have the Death card. This is endings and new beginnings. So there may be an end to whatever this is, this Seven of Pentacles, this waiting that you have been doing. You may be indeed seeing, for whatever reason, because until I get a chance to actually look at the Death card, I can't tell you why this is happening. But there's a end coming to your waiting for whatever you're waiting for, and this is coming in soon because this is in your current energy, for whatever reason. So in the future energy, you have the Queen of Swords, which is clarity. Using logic, seeing something clearly. The energy you don't see surrounding you is the Queen of Pentacles in the future, which is a card that is stability, financial stability. Let me see, financial stability, balanced. This is balanced. This is so there's clarity and balance, and there is also again financial financial stability. I can even speak good. Okay, and the hopes and fears, you have the Three of Wands, which is a card of travel, but also of moving, expansion, and a chosen pathway. And that's in the hopes and fears. And the possible outcome, you have the Seven of Cups. This is the in reverse, which is a card of whatever confusion that you've been dealing with. It's gone. It will be gone. Confusion is leaving. Whatever the plethora of options, whatever all the different things were that were standing in the way. So this will be leaving. The King of Cups is the energy surrounding this. So this is being emotionally balanced. So let's go and find out what this work was real quick, Pisces, so we can see what this is. But it looks pretty good here from what I'm seeing, even before I get to the rest of this. One more shuffle. I'm not trying to move. Look like it. Hopes and fears. Okay. Give me something for this work, this Eight of Pentacles for Pisces. Last energies. So we got the Four of Swords, which is a card of rejuvenation, healing. Yeah. And hopefully, if you had an injury or you were sick or something happened at work, but healing up from whatever this is. Give me something for this Three of Swords. Truth. Give me something. I'm gonna look at that. Okay, and pop two. The Moon and a Six of Swords. So there was possibly Three of Swords, something that broke your heart, that you was working on, something that you had to heal. There's possibly three now. Whatever this is, this had you stressed all the way out. But this was concealed while you had to leave this work, whatever this work was that you were doing. This was hidden, not known, not seen clearly while you had to leave, not understanding. Whatever this is was not revealed. Anxiety and stress. Give me something for the Six of Swords. This is the Four of Wands. This could be twin flame energy too, but we ain't gonna go there, y'all. We ain't gonna go there right now, Pisces. This could have had something to do with a family, a home problem. You had to leave a home. You might have had to leave a home, and this was not something that you were open or out of. Like you weren't direct about this. This was so maybe you had a breakup of some kind or something, and it caused you to have to leave a job and move. A possible divorce, and you had to relocate. But this is something that you're hiding or hid, at least in the past. Read something for this nine of wands in the current energy. So you've been working on getting yourself completely stable, where you only depend on yourself. That has been the hard work that you've been working hard to achieve. Give me something for this Seven of Pentacles. For Pisces. This is the Ace of Wands. So this could be seeing something, learning something, watching something that you planted. This is also, because this is the card of the student. So the Page of Swords is the Seven of Pentacles. So watching over your harvest, learning about it. Give me something for this death. So you could have went back to school, maybe. Give me something for this death. The the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Page of Swords is a message about Seven Pentacles. This is a message also learning education about Seven Pentacles, whatever this is that was planted in the soil that you have been waiting on. A message coming in concerning about what you have been waiting on. Give me something for this Four of Pentacles. Holding back, saving, guarding. You don't have to hold back from making a choice anymore. You have clarity over something, so you don't have to hold back or on making a decision anymore. Give me more for this decision, this choice. Eight of Cups. You walked away from this. Okay, let's figure out what this Queen of Swords is, child. Did somebody walk away? Child, we'll figure it out. Give me something for this Queen of Swords in the future. For Pisces. Taking a leap of faith. And this was sideways. So this is clear on Give me something for the Queen of Pentacles. Because that's how you're looking at it. You're trying to gain clarity on which way to go. Losing logic. Give me something for this Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor. So the Emperor is a card of again, I always call him the boss. He embodies all four kings. Queen of Pentacles, the energy you don't see. This is major stability, finances, quite possibly, order. But this could be a very, it doesn't have to be restricted because he's not in reverse, okay? But a very demanding, let me say it like that, demanding but profitable space that you're in. Highly controlled. Profit. Because this is the energy you don't see surrounding you. Wealth is coming in, though. Maybe another, I don't know. This could be you. Pisces, this could very well be you because the Nine of Pentacles which would explain why. There's something clearly that decided to hold back from certain choices. Give me something on the Page of Cups. The Lovers. I'm going to have to learn how to cover this up. The Lovers. And this is also a decision. So I'm going to have to start doing it like this. Offering. The Lovers, the Lovers, the Lovers. So looking at the choices, the things that you were making you went for this Three of Wands. Decisions that you was making. Three of Wands. Three of Wands, which is direction, betrayals. Ten of Swords, hopes and fears. You were watching, looking at pathways. You were expansion, travel. Give me something for the Seven of Cups. You started looking at whatever you were giving to. The options. Eight of Pentacles. You walked away from decisions, options, choices that you cut away from. Okay, give me something for this Four of Pentacles. What is this Four of Pentacles? Okay. So this would be like if you were looking at something and it caused you to be undecided, you just cut it. Like if there's any kind of, you just walked away from it. You just walked away from decisions and choices, whether that be in love, work, or whatever this is. And you just walked away from it. You said, I'm not doing it. So you just you throw it away. If it's confusing, you was like, no. So that got rid of all of the confusion inside of your space. And it kept you from taking pathways or going, because the hopes and fears space is Three of Wands, Ten of Swords, which would be You didn't want to take any more pathways that led you down roads that would leave you heartbroken or betrayed. Give me something for because you're looking at this, so you're choosing. You're okay. I see what that is. I see what that is. The way you are looking at things at this point, Pisces, is you don't take not that you don't take chances, but before you take those chances, you even though because you operate as the fool but not foolishly. That's the first thing. So you operate as the fool but not foolishly. You still look at things and you use the Queen of Swords to logically look at things. Again, the King of Swords, that's balance, mental, emotional, not emotional, but mental. There's the King and the Queen of Swords. So you're not of two minds, you're of one. When it comes down to everything, you don't do the divided. So if it's divided, you throw it out. That's how, I mean, you hey, that's one way to do it, ain't it? Woo! That's one way to do it. You said we ain't doing that no more, boo boo. Not no more. Whatever, Chad. Okay, Derek, which I can see why this is here. That's very structured. The Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor, that would be a very structured, very rigid and controlled environment, because you kind of this would be, it's child, you ain't playing no games out here in these streets. Wee. You took the guessing out the situation. Okay, give me something for this King of Pentacles. Which is the energy surrounding it, which is emotionally balanced too. This is not in reverse where you're being manipulative or you're not. You lead with your heart, but you still lead with your heart. You just refuse to allow anything to cause you an emotional imbalance. That's an old cycle. You're not crying over anything anymore. I would love because I would go in here and redo your do clarifications for you, but I slick don't wanna, right? Because it's been so good. Because it looks like what you did was you alleviated whatever problems you had inside of this. Whatever left you heartbroken at this last situation, whatever you were working with. You healed. You healed from that. And you learned. You learned. Yes, you did. Okay, you learned that from the past, you learned that things that are not clear lead to heartache and possible bad outcomes. And this could be in relationships too. So you're not gambling with no more, Pisces. Not nothing. If there's not clarity in it, you're like, no. And this is, like I said, lovers and choices. Lovers and choices. You're walking away from any offers that you don't like, that are not clear, they're not concise. What people, if they don't know, because you're not willing to take the risk to you're not willing to take the risk, because this really hurt you. This really threw you off balance. Clarity. This got you clarity, Pisces. It definitely got you. Again, you still have. You still move like the fool, which is not bad energy. That's freedom, free. You just, you move like the fool, but you're not foolish. You learned. You learned. You healed. You worked on this. If I'm going to, give me something for the lovers. Like, I don't even really have anything else. Like, it's like You hold back from, indecision. You ain't doing it. Clarity. Baby, I salute you, okay? Salute you, child. You weren't playing no games. I said, shit, you give me one time, you won't give me again. Give me something for this lovers and decisions. So if it doesn't seem like if it's a par, because the thing is you know what you're offering. Do you see what I'm saying? You know what you're offering. You don't offer little you're not on Page of Pentacles stuff. You're not on Page of Cups stuff. You're not on Page of Wands stuff. You're not on Page of Swords kind of stuff. You know what I mean? You learned. You like, I know that I don't give that. I know that's not me. So if I'm dealing with something or someone who's giving that kind of energy, because I'm over giving to a situation, because and it's looking like that's how you love. And you're very clear about that. Give me something for the lovers. You don't do confusion. You walked away from confusion. If it has confusion with it, you drop it. You don't ask any questions. You make no apologies for it, because you don't give a half-ass energy, so you're not going to accept it. Queen of Pentacles. Solid. You know what you want. You know what you want. You know what you're looking for. The Star. Yours was the most straightforward reading I saw, Pisces. Okay, this is somebody who is, okay. I see why you're showing up as the Emperor with the Queen of Pentacles. Because with whatever you've been through in the past, you're like, you learned your stuff, honey. So I the simplest reading I did. Is there anything else? Give me 3 for Pisces, because I'm going to go ahead and leave this, baby, because I'm not going to stretch this if I don't have to stretch this. Is there anything else that I can give Pisces as a message? Can I get 3? Queen of Cups. Baby, come on now. Come on now. You making me want to cry just a bit. Ace of Cups. It's nice. It's nice right here. Seven of Pentacles. This is plenty. Self-love. This is self-love. 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 Queen of Cups. King of Cups is right there. Ace of Cups is a card of self-love. This is agape love, but this is for oneself. This is planting, nurturing, harvesting, healing. So this is healing, because I'm looking at this energy on top of my deck. Let me see. You slow down. And this is what you're planning now. You're paying close attention to what that is. How you nurture, what you nourish yourself with. Give me one more for this Page of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. Page of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Understanding what it means to have a healthy, stable family or foundation. And this is also within self. This is the only thing that you will pour into understanding what this actually looks like. What to wait on. What to, again, pour into. Yeah, but you're learning this through learning self-love, Pisces. You're learning this through loving yourself. What this looks like, a healthy family. I loved your message, bro. Um, yeah, I loved your message. So I hope this helped you out, and I will see you next time, Pisces.